Hi, I'm Emanuel Rawlings, Village of Emanuel Trustee. My background is, I've been in the Village of Emanuel all my life. My family's been here for multiple generations, and I've kind of grown up in the neighborhood, and I decided to, serve and want to take that next step with our community because I was always somebody who advocated and did work within our community with, whether that was running our summer enrichment program co-op, which has been here for 60 plus years with my American School District, or, helping out the food, large American Hunger Task Force on, every Tuesday since the pandemic hit. And then, most recently when we were sadly hit by the flood and Hurricane Ida on September 2nd of 2021. So, I've always, that's been in my background, is to serve. I really like to serve. I really love my community, and I want to be able to take care of our residents and put their interests first. So my experience on the Recreation and Parks Commission is, it was something that after the pandemic, I was like, how can I get more involved? I want to be able to, see the back end of things instead of just being, throwing volunteer opportunities. So I was, I remember contacting the village about, what opportunities are available. And I'm somebody who works with children with our summer program, and my nonprofit works with, youth all the time. So I was like, great, this will be a great opportunity for me to kind of put the, the youth in our community first and kind of think of the recreational opportunities that kind of come ahead. So to me, that if we keep talking about the sense of belonging, what does it mean for me being on the board is, I know I come from an area in Washingtonville that hasn't been really well represented within our board. So it was really an honor, and I was really excited to kind of be able to be at the table now and be on the board and kind of give that community a voice. It's a community that every time it floods, that's the only time we really think about that neighborhood. And I really wanted to bring, that community to the table to know that they are heard, they are part of this village. We are one, friendly village of Mamaroneck. So I really wanted to, give them that voice that they much need and really help them move forward and help all of Mamaroneck move forward. So a couple of goals that I have for being my time on the board would definitely be to kind of mitigate flooding. We can't have our residents, every time it rains, they get kind of scared of like, do I have to move myself upwards? Am I going to flood? Am I going to have to move? Am I going to lose my home? And so definitely flood mitigation is really important to me. Another goal is we need a community space. We have a lot of wonderful recreational opportunities and we have wonderful programs, but we really need a space where, community members can kind of gather and come together and be in one spot, whether that's a sports facility or whether it's a mix of sports facility with some rooms that people can rent out to have parties or kind of program offerings. It really is something that's important that many communities have, but ours does not have that place to kind of all gather and come together in one spot. Another kind of goal of mine is making Mamaroneck a little bit more affordable. I think Mamaroneck is not an affordable place to live. Me as a young person who is so dedicated to being here, it's expensive. It's hard to kind of be here if you're not making, a high enough salary. So it's really important to me to kind of figure out how to get more affordable, units or homes in the village of Mamaroneck, because we can't keep kind of moving our residents because they can't afford it. And this is not just for young people like me, it's also our seniors, the people who want to downsize. They can't afford to be here. They live in a house, they don't want to be in the house anymore, but they know this is the community that they raise their children in, and they should be able to afford to be able to stay here and be able to downsize in the right way. So I really want to that's a really top priority of mine, is to kind of make Mamaroneck a little bit more affordable for all people. To me, after school and summer enrichment is so important. It's not only the things that happen in the school year, but it's really the stuff that happens outside of school that gives the kids an enriching experience. So what I'm bringing from that sense of having each other's back to the board is to know that, I have obviously Washington's back, but I have all of Mamaroneck's back because, ultimately I want to be able to serve everybody the best way that possible. Some more I'd like to discuss is that, this is one, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. It was something that I push myself to want to do because I really care about our community. I want to be able to take care of our community and serve in the right way. And I feel like in the past, our community hasn't been together, and I really want to bring that sense of community back to know that we're all the same. We're all working for the same goal, and that's to take care of the village of Mamaroneck and keep it the wonderful place that we all know it can be and it will continue to be.